I'm Dr. Roadhouse, and I want to introduce you to our patient, Randy Crowder. And Randy's in our fibromyalgia treatment program. And so, why don't you talk about, first of all, how long did you have fibromyalgia?
I've had it for at least the last 5 years.
Okay. So, you probably had some symptoms before that, but really didn't know it was fibromyalgia. And in the last 5 years, you got full blown, where.
I've been sick.
Okay. So, why don't you talk about the symptoms? Just pick your five top worst symptoms that you had.
Fatigue.
Okay.
Lots of
Talk
fatigue.
about the fatigue. I mean, is it like, does it come on as the day goes on? I mean, what's it like when you first get up in the morning? If you do too much, what happens?
I'm just always tired. Some day, as soon as I step out of the bed, I feel like I have not had any sleep.
Okay.
I feel like I don't sleep at all. I struggle through the whole day trying to stay awake.
Do you take naps?
I take naps.
Do you, like, go say, I gotta take a nap, or you just sitting there and then all of a sudden you fall asleep? Or both?
Both.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Okay, so you had a lot of trouble with fatigue. Okay, so, and got to the point where, I mean, how did it affect your home life, your job, everything?
Couldn't do anything with my kids, my family. It got to where I felt like I was just useless. I felt like I needed to be able to do stuff with my friends, my family, and I couldn't. I was always sick. I was always dizzy, nauseated. My bones, my aches. I got a 10-year-old little boy and a 6-year-old little girl.
So you haven't been able to do anything with them?
I have not.
Okay. All right. And what about your bones aching and?
All the time, I feel like I've been ran over by a truck.
So do you ever wake up one day and feel like, your wrist is pounding, killing you? And a couple of days later, it's completely gone. And
I do. I have a lot of tingling, like numbness, like my arms been asleep or my legs been asleep. A lot of that was really bothering me because it really made me nervous. I didn't know what was going on.
But you went to doctors and they did all the tests. How many approximately?
Several.
Okay, right.
Several.
And they've done tests, and what do they come up with?
Just lots of different medication that doesn't work.
Okay, all right. So by the time you came to us, things have gotten a lot worse. And what about like any other symptoms? Any stomach stuff, or headaches, or?
I have headaches constantly. Had headaches constantly. They're getting better. I've struggled with stomach problems for the last 5 years. Anything to eat, everything to eat makes me sick.
Okay. Does it make your stomach swell?
Bloated,
okay.
Yes.
And then the next morning when you wake up, it's kind of back down?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, we did, the neurological exam on you, and then we did the all the paperwork. How many, I can't remember how many pages. There was a lot.
There was a lot.
But we got to make sure that you are a candidate. So we went through that. We determined you were a candidate. We started working on neurological treatments with the oxygen while we waited for your labs to come in. So how did you do when we were doing the neurological and the oxygen?
It was slow start, but it got better. The more that I get the oxygen, the more that I'm doing it, the better I feel.
Okay. Then we got the labs back. And any of the other doctors you went to do anywhere near the kind of labs we did? Okay. From that, we found all kinds of stuff, right? And so we've got, a restrictive diet, which you get to eat all the time, so it's not a big deal. It's just we restrict certain foods that we tested you for that you produce antibodies to. And so we started you on the products and stuff. So it's been approximately 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
So how you feeling now?
I'm closer. I don't want to say that it's there yet, but I feel better. I can actually get out and do certain things. I don't have the achiness as much. I do not have the fatigue near what I had. I actually have a little bit of boost of energy.
Yeah.
It's good for me.
What about your stomach?
My stomach is a lot better. My stomach's doing the eating habits, the getting used to all that stuff. I'm doing a lot better with the eating.
So when you came in, you were a real bad case.
Yes.
And I told you it's going to take 9 months, so 4 months. So we're not even halfway there yet.
Right.
But you're actually having days where you're feeling good, right?
Yes.
And before you came in, what was the most amount of time that you felt good before treatment?
There really wasn't one.
So at first you started noticing an hour or two where you started feeling good, and that kind of gave you hope, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. And then now you're actually having days where you feel good, and then if you do too much, kind of, the next day, it's because it's not there yet.
Right.
And you've learned you got to be careful.
I have to settle back down.
After 5 years of not being able to do anything, it's kind of hard when you start
Right. You
feeling
want to
good.
go.
Right.
Yeah.
But you learned that,
I
hey,
did.
neurologically and that it's not ready.
Right.
Okay. So what do you? Is there anything else that's improved?
My thinking kind of. I struggle with memorization sometimes.
Okay.
I come and go off of that, and then all of a sudden it's like stuff will come to me, and I feel like I'm a genius all of a sudden.
Okay.
So.
And we did talk about that with your job and stuff. That before you came in, I mean, with that you were really having a lot of trouble at the job with all the.
Trying to keep
Right.
up, and there was so much going on. And I have high stress anyway, so that has gotten better.
What about the brain fog?
The brain fog is a lot better. I still have that. That I don't know kind of comes in when I think I get stressed.
Right. Because the cerebellum is sensitive to stress, and when you get stressed, then that starts affecting. So I mean, we're not even halfway there yet,
Right.
and pretty much all the symptoms you have are improving, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, so far doing fantastic. Slow but fantastic. But I told you it was going to be slow. But we're on our way now, and I think what we'll do is we'll do 2 or 3 months. We'll do another follow up with you
Okay.
because you've not even the same person that you were when you first came in. Well, I mean, you're smiling, which you never
Yeah.
did that.
Right.
I'm sure your family and everybody, your friends are all awesome.
Everybody.
Ooh, what's going on with Randy? It's a new Randy.
Getting better.
It's new but not improved yet. Okay,
Right.
we're gonna get the whole thing. Okay, so we'll check back with you in a couple.